and Louisville, Kentucky in March, President Donald Trump traveled to the southern state of Kentucky to do an unusual thing in United States politics: campaign against a fellow Republican. Thomas Massie is a disaster for our party, Trump told the crowd, his fists gripping either side of his podium.
After months of political wrangling, Iraq's coordination framework on Monday named Ali al-Zaidi, a multi-millionaire business figure, as the compromise candidate of the governing Shia bloc. After considering the names of the candidates, Ali al-Zaidi was chosen to be the candidate of the Coordination Framework bloc, as the largest bloc in the House of Representatives, to occupy the position of Prime Minister and form the next government. A coordination framework statement read after a meeting in the capital Baghdad.
BCI, brain-computer interface technology, in which neural signals are routed from a person's head to a computer, was once the stuff of science fiction, but these days the technology represents a competitive corner of the tech industry. One of the companies racing to commercialize BCI is Neurable, which this week announced that it's looking to license its mind-reading technology to consumer wearables. Neurable specializes in non-invasive BCI, which distinguishes itself from firms like Neuralink, the Elon Musk-founded startup known for inserting computer chips directly into people's skulls, in that its product doesn't require users to undergo brain surgery to enjoy its benefits.
Users often search for recipes and travel plans on YouTube to find videos related to their queries. Now, the video platform will offer a new tool to cater to those users' needs with its introduction of an AI-powered interactive search feature that presents step-by-step results along with a mix of both text and video. Through this new Ask YouTube feature, users can ask questions like, plan a 3-day road trip from San Francisco to Santa Barbara, and get step-by-step results, which would be a mix of text, short videos, and longer videos instead of just video results. The company says it will show videos and relevant video segments with titles and channel details to help users discover new creators.
Snapchat announced on Tuesday that it's rolling out AI-sponsored snaps, which will allow users to interact directly with brands' AI agents. Sponsored snaps are the ads placed directly into the app's main chat tab. Until now, users couldn't interact with these ads, but with the launch of AI-sponsored ads, they'll be able to do things like ask questions and get recommendations. Of course, not everyone will be on board with AI-sponsored ads, as they introduce AI into yet another part of the Snapchat experience. Plus, not everyone is eager for more advanced advertising.
Rawalpindi Division Commissioner Engineer Amir Khattak has directed authorities to construct water tanks along the Ring Road to support the project and facilitate public use, including by the Parks and Horticulture Authority, PHA. During a meeting to review progress on the Rawalpindi Ring Road, the commissioner also said a proposal is under consideration to introduce a dedicated policing system, including a separate traffic police force to manage traffic.
Google has introduced a new AI-powered search feature for YouTube called Ask YouTube. The experimental tool is available starting today through June 8 for premium subscribers in the US who are 18 or older. The feature is currently in its testing phase and will be released to a wider audience later.
And Google has signed a contract allowing the United States Department of Defense to use the company's AI models for classified tasks, according to a report from The Information. Citing a person familiar with the matter, the agreement reportedly gives the Pentagon access to Google's AI systems for any lawful government purpose. And OpenAI recently fell short of an internal revenue target for the first quarter of 2026, according to a report from the Wall Street Journal. The shortfall adds to broader concerns about slowing growth and increasing competitive pressure. Earlier, The Information reported that ChatGPT had also missed user growth targets. An internal goal of reaching 1 billion weekly active users by the end of 2025 was also not achieved.
Telecom companies operating in Pakistan have submitted the required data to the Pakistan Telecommunication Authority (PTA) in response to its request to readjust mobile and internet packages amid rising fuel prices that are increasing operational pressures across the sector. According to details, the companies have formally presented their proposals for potential adjustments in mobile and internet packages. The submissions followed meetings between telecom representatives and PTA officials, during which the issue of rising costs was discussed in detail.
And former One Direction singer Harry Styles is engaged to actor Zoe Kravitz. People reported on Monday. A source confirmed to the magazine that Styles and Zoe shared the news with a small circle of people, and the actor was even showing off her engagement ring among friends.
Lahore. A Lahore High Court division bench on Tuesday dismissed the applications of PTI leaders Ijaz Chaudhry and Mian Mahmoodur Rashid seeking suspension of their sentences as an interim relief in multiple cases related to the May 9 riots. Justice Syed Shahbaz Ali Rizvi and Justice Tariq Mahmood Bajwa heard the pleas of the incarcerated PTI leader.
Peshawar, the Kailash valleys of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Chitral district have been inscribed on the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Culture Organization's UNESCO World Heritage Tentative List. It emerged on Tuesday. According to UNESCO's website, a country must make an inventory of important natural and cultural heritage sites located within its boundaries, which is known as the Tentative List.
And Manchester United's 2-1 win over Brentford put them on the brink of Champions League qualification, but interim manager Michael Carrick said they must keep pushing to finish as high up the Premier League table as possible. United now need just 2 points from their last 4 games to seal their place in Europe's elite club competition for the first time since 2023-24.
The United Arab Emirates said on Tuesday it quit OPEC and OPEC Plus, dealing a heavy blow to the oil exporting groups at a time when the Iran war has caused a historic energy shock and unsettled the global economy. OPEC Gulf producers have already been struggling to ship exports through the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow choke point between Iran and Oman, through which a fifth of the world's crude oil and liquefied natural gas normally passes, because of Iranian threats and attacks against vessels. Islamabad, Pakistan, Afghanistan's Taliban authorities say Pakistani mortars and missiles struck a university and residential neighborhoods in the eastern province of Kunar on Monday, killing at least 7 people and wounding more than 80. Taliban deputy spokesperson Hamdullah Fitrat said the strikes hit the city of Asadabad, the provincial capital, as well as surrounding districts.
And the United States is considering a new proposal from Iran to end the ongoing war amid a fragile ceasefire between the longtime adversaries. The offer focuses on reopening the strategic Strait of Hormuz while postponing a deal on Iran's nuclear program, arguably the most contentious issue between Tehran and Washington. And on Tuesday, Red Hat principal software engineer Sasi O'Malley released a new open source tool called TankOS to make it easier to deploy and manage OpenClaw agents more safely. This was a fun project that I put together on the weekend that I knew would be a really good fit for AI and where we're going, she told TechCrunch, adding that she wanted to give it to the masses.
Vivo has introduced a new pair of budget true wireless earbuds called the Vivo TWS5i. The new model focuses on core features while keeping the price in the entry-level segment. Battery performance is the main highlight of the TWS5i. Vivo claims the earbuds can deliver up to 11.5 hours of playback on a single charge. Lenovo has officially launched the Lenovo Idea Tab Pro Gen 2 after teasing the device last week. The new tablet is designed for users who want a larger screen for productivity, entertainment, and creative work without moving to a full-sized laptop. The latest model also includes AI-backed features aimed at improving note-taking, content creation, and multitasking.
And the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has announced a plan to provide interest-free loans for media startups aimed at supporting young journalists in establishing their own platforms. Chief Minister Mohammad Sohail Khan Afridi said the initiative is being taken under Imran Khan's vision of independent media, with a focus on providing practical support to journalists.
The State Bank of Pakistan, SBP, all banks and financial institutions will remain closed on Friday, May 1, in connection with Labor Day. The State Bank of Pakistan will remain closed on May 1, 2026, Friday, being public holiday on the occasion of Labor Day, as declared by the government of Pakistan, the central bank announced on Tuesday.
The United Arab Emirates has announced its withdrawal from OPEC and OPEC Plus, marking a major disruption for the global oil producers alliance at a time of heightened geopolitical instability linked to the ongoing Iran conflict. The decision comes as energy markets remain under severe pressure, with supply routes in the Gulf region already facing disruptions due to tensions and security risks in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical choke point for global crude and LNG shipments. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, said on Tuesday it quit OPEC and OPEC Plus, dealing a heavy blow to the oil exporting groups and their de facto leader, Saudi Arabia, at a time when the war on Iran has caused a historic energy shock and unsettled the global economy. The stunning loss of the UAE, a long-standing OPEC member, could create disarray and weaken the group, which has usually sought to show a united front despite internal disagreements over a range of issues from geopolitics to production quotas.
The Judicial Commission of Pakistan, JCP, on Tuesday approved the transfer of 3 judges from the Islamabad High Court, IHC, to other high courts. According to an official handout, Chief Justice of Pakistan, Yahya Afridi, chaired a meeting of the commission at the Supreme Court.
A German tourist has died after being bitten by a snake while on vacation in Egypt. Authorities have said the 57-year-old man, who has not been identified, had attended a snake charmer show while on vacation with his family when he was bitten by the animal earlier this month, according to German police, who didn't release the exact date of the incident. Algeria goalkeeper Luka Zidane is doubtful for the World Cup after suffering a jaw and chin fracture while playing for his club Granada in Spain's second-tier football league. The son of former France great Zinedine Zidane was taken off with a concussion after colliding with an opponent during his team's 4-2 home defeat by Almeria on Sunday.
In the historic heart of Bint Jbeil, a 400-year-old great mosque once stood as a testament to the city's enduring cultural memory. Today, it lies in ruins alongside more than 500 buildings systematically destroyed by Israeli forces in an escalating military campaign in southern Lebanon. Through the meticulous analysis of satellite imagery and open-source intelligence, a visual investigation by Al Jazeera.net's fact-checking team has revealed a deliberate Israeli policy to render southern Lebanon permanently uninhabitable.
Amnesty International has called for a United States airstrike on a migrant detention centre in Yemen to be investigated as a possible war crime. In a report released on Tuesday, the rights group said the strike on April 28, 2025, hit a detention facility in Sada in northwestern Yemen, killing at least 68 detainees and injuring 47.
AI meeting note-taker apps have realized that transcribing meetings and providing summaries alone is not enough to justify their business models and valuations. They now want to act as a full workspace where users bring in data from different sources, search across all of it, and make decisions about their business. Following note takers like Read AI, Fireflies.ai, and Fathom, Otter is now launching enterprise search by acting as a Model Context Protocol (MCP) client. That means it can connect to and pull data from outside apps and services using a common standard that AI tools are rapidly adopting. Otter has been around for nearly a decade now, but it has been making moves toward becoming an enterprise productivity tool in the last few months. Last October, the company launched a way for organizations to build custom MCPs to access Otter data outside the app. The company's latest move is more about bringing outside data into the